Welcome back to the channel, where we explore practical strategies to help you build wealth, achieve financial independence, and make your money work smarter. Today's video is all about one of the most asked questions in personal finance. How can I double my money? Whether you're just starting out or already have some savings to invest, doubling your money isn't about luck or shortcuts. It's about strategy, patience, and informed decision-making. In this video, we'll explore 10 proven and effective methods that can help you grow your wealth responsibly, based on sound financial principles. Make sure to stick around until the end, because we'll share a powerful bonus tip that could accelerate your journey toward financial freedom. And if you find value in today's video, don't forget to hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on content designed to grow your money and your mindset. Now, let's dive in. First up, before you even think about investing, you need to understand how long it takes to double your money. This is where the rule of 72 comes in. It's a super simple financial formula that gives you a quick estimate. All you do is divide the number 72 by your expected annual rate of return, and the answer is the approximate number of years it'll take for your investment to double. For example, let's say you find an investment that earns 8% per year. You take 72, divide it by 8, and you get 9. That means your money will double in about 9 years. If you can get a 10% return, it's 7.2 years. A 6% return, that's 12 years. This simple rule highlights a critical point. Both time and your rate of return matter immensely. The earlier you start investing and the higher your rate of return is, within reason of course, the faster your money will grow. This isn't just a math trick, it's a powerful mindset tool that helps you set realistic expectations and see the long-term potential of your money. It shifts your focus from quick wins to sustainable growth, which is the foundation of building real wealth. Alright, let us talk about one of the most reliable and beginner-friendly ways to double your money over time: investing in index funds and exchange-traded funds, or ETFs. Index funds and ETFs are like investment baskets that hold stocks of many different companies. For instance, an S&P 500 index fund tracks the 500 largest publicly traded companies in the US. By buying just one share of this fund, you are instantly diversified across hundreds of top-performing companies like Apple, Amazon, and Microsoft. Historically, the S&P 500 has returned about 7 to 10% annually, even after adjusting for inflation. At that rate, you could double your money in roughly 8 to 10 years. The best part? Index funds are passive investments. High fees can eat away at your returns over time, so low-cost funds ensure more of your money stays invested and continues to compound for you. It's a set-it-and-forget-it strategy that has proven to be one of the most effective paths to wealth for millions of people. Now, another incredibly effective way to double your money, and potentially much faster, is by investing in your own income-generating asset. Unlike traditional investments that often grow slowly and steadily, a successful business has the potential to multiply your income exponentially. Think about it. An investment in the stock market might give you a 10% return in a good year, but a successful business could give you a 100% or even 1000% return on your initial investment. The key is to start small, validate your idea, and reinvest your profits back into the business to fuel its growth. And thanks to the internet, there are countless opportunities with low startup costs. You could start a YouTube channel like this one, an e-commerce store using dropshipping, or create and sell a digital product like an online course or an ebook. Affiliate marketing, where you earn commissions by promoting other people's products, is another great example. Or maybe you can offer a service like freelance writing, graphic design, or social media management. Remember, every single dollar you reinvest back into your own business increases its capacity to generate even more money for you down the line. It's about building an asset that you control, one that can scale and work for you even when you're not actively working. Let's move on to a classic wealth builder: real estate. For centuries, real estate has been one of the most consistent tools for creating and preserving wealth. Whether you're thinking about rental properties, flipping houses, or investing in real estate investment trusts, known as REITs, real estate offers a unique combination of potential appreciation and passive income. Here's how it works. If you buy a property, strategically meaning in a growing market where there's demand, its value can increase over time. That's appreciation. At the same time, if it's a rental property, your tenants are paying you rent every month. That rent covers your mortgage, taxes, and other expenses, and hopefully leaves you with some extra cash flow. So you get this powerful double benefit. Your equity in the property grows as the mortgage gets paid down and the value goes up, all while you're collecting monthly income. This is one of the most reliable ways to double your money and build long-term wealth. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. I don't have enough money for a down payment on a house, and that's a valid concern. But you can still get started. You can look into fractional real estate platforms that let you buy a small piece of a property, or you can invest in REITs, which are basically stocks of companies that own and operate real estate. This way you get exposure to the market without needing a huge upfront investment. Next, let's talk about what Albert Einstein supposedly called the eighth wonder of the world: compound interest. This is the magic that happens when your money starts making money for you. It's the process of earning interest, not just on your initial investment, but also on the accumulated interest from previous periods. Let me break it down with a simple example. Let's say you invest $10,000 and it earns a 10% annual return. Now for a strategy that many people overlook, but it might just have the highest return on investment of all: investing in yourself. This is all about improving your skills, your knowledge, your education, and your mindset. Think about it. When you invest in learning a high-income skill like coding, digital marketing, sales, or financial literacy, you are directly increasing your earning potential for the rest of your life. A stock can go up or down, the real estate market can fluctuate, but a skill you've mastered is yours forever. It compounds in value over time and opens doors to better job opportunities, promotions, higher-paying clients, or even the ability to start your own successful venture. For example, spending a few $100s on a course that teaches you a new skill could lead to a salary increase of thousands of dollars every single year. That's an incredible return. Remember, you are your greatest asset. The more valuable you become in the marketplace, the more income you can generate. This can effectively double, triple, or even quadruple your financial potential over your lifetime. Don't just focus on making your money work for you. Focus on increasing your ability to earn more money in the first place. Let's explore another smart strategy for stock market investors: dividend growth investing. This approach is fantastic because it allows you to get paid in two ways. First, you have the potential for the stock's price to go up, which is called capital appreciation. But on top of that, you also receive regular income payments from the company, known as dividends. Dividend-paying stocks are typically shares in stable, established companies that share a portion of their profits with their shareholders. Now, here's the key to making this strategy really powerful. You take those dividends you receive and you immediately reinvest them to buy more shares of the same stock. When you do this, you accelerate the compounding process we talked about earlier. You're not just earning a return on your initial investment, you're now earning a return on your dividends too. For the best results, you want to focus on companies that have a long, consistent track record of not just paying dividends, but increasing them every single year. Over time, this strategy can both grow your initial capital and build a reliable stream of passive income, effectively helping you double your money through a combination of growth and income. While doubling your money sounds incredibly exciting, it's crucial to understand the difference between taking calculated risks and making blind bets. Smart investors don't avoid risk entirely. They learn how to manage it. You've researched the investment, you understand its potential upsides and downsides, and you've decided the potential reward is worth the risk you're taking. It also means you are diversifying your portfolio, so you're not putting all your eggs in one basket. On the other hand, recklessness is chasing get-rich-quick schemes, throwing your money into highly speculative penny stocks based on a hot tip, or investing in unverified crypto projects just because of hype. These are more like gambling than investing. True, sustainable wealth is built by understanding that some level of risk is necessary for growth, but you always protect your downside. A good rule of thumb is to only invest money that you can afford to lose, especially when it comes to higher risk assets. Remember, the goal is to build wealth steadily over time, not to hit a jackpot overnight and risk losing everything in the process. Before you can effectively grow your wealth, you need to plug the leaks in your financial boat. This means you have to optimize your savings and your debt strategy. Think about it. It makes no sense to chase a 10% return in the stock market if you're simultaneously paying 20% interest on credit card debt. That high-interest debt is a guaranteed negative return that will cancel out your investment gains and then some. So, before you go all in on investing, a crucial first step is to aggressively pay off any high-interest debt, like credit card balances or personal loans. Generally, any debt with an interest rate higher than 6 to 8% should be a top priority. Once your high-interest debt is under control, take a look at where you're keeping your emergency savings. If it's sitting in a traditional savings account earning next to nothing, you're losing purchasing power to inflation. A simple but powerful move is to switch to a high-yield savings account. Many online banks today offer annual returns of 4 to 5% or even more. This isn't an investment, but it makes your idle cash work much harder for you while still being safe and accessible for emergencies. These small optimizations can free up hundreds or thousands of dollars a year that you can then channel into your investments. And now for our final point, which might be the most important secret of all to doubling your money: patience and consistency. Building real, lasting wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. It takes time, it takes discipline, and above all, it takes consistency. So many people fail on their financial journey, not because their strategy was wrong, but because they gave up too soon. They get discouraged during a market downturn, they get distracted by shiny new investment fads, or they just lose motivation when they don't see immediate results. Stick with your investment plan, whether it's contributing to your index funds every month, reinvesting your business profits, or paying down your real estate mortgage. Keep learning and keep investing, month after month, year after year. And remember that financial growth is not a straight line. There will be years where your portfolio soars, and there will be years where it dips. The market will go up and down. It's the disciplined, patient investor who stays the course that ultimately builds incredible wealth. From smart investments in index funds and real estate to developing your own high-income skills and starting a business, the opportunities are endless.